Hey out there. 2 videos in one day, huh? So I'm in this house in South River. One of my friends turned me on to. I think they're handling the estate sale or something like that. I have a text into him right now just to see if the sale would include the house in the front also, because it's kind of a hokey setup to get access to this house. So I'm hoping he says, yeah, both of the properties are included in the sale. So I don't have a lot of information on it, but I know that he's handling the estate sale. Somebody must have died. Somebody must have started this project, started renovating it, and then died. And now their heirs are going to be selling the house. It's 2-family. I just did a quick walkthrough. It's huge. Needs lots of work, as you could see in the background, huh? Let me take you for a little tour. This is the door that I came in, but it's actually in the back. The front is up there, but it's weird because there's a house right in front of it. So insulation obviously has to go in, drywall has to go up. It's got to be finished. So I think, structurally speaking, it's up to date or up to code, I think. The electric's been done, new HVAC is in. So let's just say we came in, this is the regular way that you'd come in. This would be the living area, right? Kitchen's going to be over here, which, I mean, I don't like to be a critic, you know that. I always find this stuff interesting. Take a look at this wood. That's like a 4 by 12, like a real 4 by 12, maybe a 4 by 10, but that's supporting the second and third floors. So anyway, here's the kitchen, right? And you're gonna come back. It looks like this would be considered the master bedroom back here. Don't forget, it's a 2-family with a bathroom over there. So you're gonna ensuite right there, and you'd probably have a door here so people could use it over here. Kitchen would go in here. Living area over here. Here's something nice I know Diane would love. Look at the size of this laundry room, right? Holy cow. You could do some serious laundry in there. Nice sized living area. I'm gonna show you that in a second. This would be, I guess this might be the master back here then. All right, so this would be the master back here. Yeah, and then you have a little closet over here, and then a nice walk-in shower over here that still has to be done. So, the inside of a vacant house is colder than outside. I gotta tell you, it's like 20 degrees in here. Good thing I got my leather jacket on, right? All right, so I would imagine that if you were gonna be using that door to enter, this is where you would be entering this first floor apartment if you were entering from the street that I parked on. All right, so let's say you come in this door. So you can either go upstairs to a second floor apartment or stay down here. So let's say it's 2 bedrooms, 2 baths downstairs, and it's a nice sized living area. Now we're going upstairs. Let's see what this upstairs looks like. I'm going to show you that in a second. This will be the living area. Yep, lots of insulation ready to go in good because it's freezing. Similar setup, kitchen right above the kitchen that's downstairs. And then you'd have a bedroom back here. It's not connected to this bathroom, but if you stayed in this bedroom back here, I mean, it'd be right outside the front, right outside your door anyway. Nice sized kitchen over here. I'd like to set up a little bit more. I don't know, maybe the drywall downstairs gave it a different appearance. Similar living area. Got a laundry room in here. Not as sizable, but still decent. Well, the electrical hasn't been done. I mean, all the wires are run, but that box still has to be completed. This is a nice sized living area, right? That's where you enter from the downstairs. There's another bedroom over here. Nice sized closet. Bedroom number 2. And bedroom number 3. It's big. Let me show you the upstairs. Well, this is the upstairs. This is 2nd floor. So, I'm not that concerned about that. These are stairs going up to the 3rd floor. Now, I don't know what you would be legally entitled to call this. Storage area, office space. I don't know if it's habitable legally. Got all the new HVAC over here. but it's a cool area. Lots of storage. Take a look at these floors. I mean, these floors were never used as regular floors, you know, it's just pieces of wood down. It's probably like true 1x14, let's say. You never see that anymore. I love that stuff. Or even the color of this wood and stuff. Oh, man. Somebody was collecting buttons, huh? Cool. So, this is the house I was talking about. It's right in the front. It's not, from my records, it doesn't say that it's on the same lot, but that might be included in the sale. I don't know. All right, let me go downstairs. I'm freezing. Little side note. When I see drywall stacked up against a wall like that, it brings back memories. I started drywalling when I was in high school. I could put up a lot of drywall. I was going to say I could put up a lot of drywall fast. Actually, I don't know if I can anymore. I can hang with them though, you know, especially on the walls. I'm not that big of a fan of putting it on the ceilings. Let me show you these ceilings. You know, so like, it's ready to go. Looks like it's got the electric. I guess the majority of the electric is done, and the HVAC's done. So you got the plumbing and the electric done. It's ready to be finished. Harry, give us the numbers. You know how we love numbers. Give us the numbers. They're so sexy. I don't have all the numbers. He just turned me on to this about an hour ago. Matter of fact, I looked online. I looked at it's for sale, and the price $475. Initially, I was like, doesn't look that good. I'm not that familiar with South River, but now that I'm here and I'm seeing the size of it, I'm gonna have to run some numbers to see what this would appraise for after it was complete. Just off the top of my head, some numbers for renovation for 2 units. If all the HVAC, the plumbing, the electric, all the rough is done. I mean, I'm just completely taking this off the top of my head. 2 units, 2 sizable units, everything else has to be done. I'm going to say $100,000. That's what costs and everything else. I mean, carrying costs and everything else. You've got a hard money loan and everything else, so $100,000. So $575 all in, plus some other costs maybe. This would have to appraise for $750 afterwards in order to make sense, right? So I'm hoping my friend gets back to me, and I'm hoping he says, yeah, no, it's including that front house too. I'll be like, all right, let's get it going. I'll let you guys know. Well, I just got text back from my friend that turned me on to this property, and he said it's just for this house, and it's including this big 3-4 car garage back here, which is pretty sizable. That's the exterior. That's the back of the house. So the reason why I said it was a hokey setup is because you're really not on the street. You'd have to come back from this alley, drive back, and then park over here. So it's not a desirable part for me. This is the side. Looks like new AC units. And then this is the front of the place. That's the neighbors. So this is the front door. The reason why I said it was hokey is because this is considered like the front, but you have no driveway. You have this, but you have to use this other driveway, somebody else's driveway, to get back there. I always think when I come out, maybe the car's going to be towed away, but luckily it's not. Street view. All right, downtown is right down there. Oh, I am freezing. The car says 42, but there's no way it's higher than like 32 outside. Inside that house had to be 20. Ooh, what do they say? You want some cheese with that wine in, Harry? So listen, I got to go look at any property that has any kind of a promise to it. So looking online to this property where it said $475 on Zillow, I was like, I'm not that familiar with the area, but just off the top of my head, if you got to throw $100,000 into it, I didn't see anything around here appraising at $700,000 for a 2 unit, but I might be wrong. So, instead of being a naysayer, when I say about naysayers, get rid of them. They've made no statues for critics. And I reach out to my friend and say, hey, listen, what research have you done as far as what do you think that would appraise for afterwards? Maybe he can give me some comps that I haven't looked at. So anyway, I want to take you for a tour of a 2-family project that would need extensive work, but it's huge, and maybe we can go somewhere with this. So I want to do a quick follow-up. It's the next morning at like 7:30. Good morning. I text my friend. We went back and forth. He said that property would get an ARV. What's an ARV? After repair value of $550. I didn't probe where he came up with that because I went home and tried to find comps in the area. It's kind of a unique property with the situation where you'd have to go down that alley, and then, to tell you the truth, I really don't know where you'd park because you'd have to go through the apartment building's parking lot, and then it's a weird setup. So it's kind of a unique situation, and I didn't see any properties that would even hit $550. So, and he also said you could probably get the property for closer to $4, which is nice. So let's just say you can get it for $4. Let's say the ARV is accurate at $550. When I was running numbers on that video, I said I needed it to be appraised at $750,000 with $100,000 worth of work. That's wishful thinking. So let's say it only needed $75,000 worth of work. Even if you can get it for $400,000, $75,000 worth of work, you got to throw, let's just say $475,000, you're all in, right? If the ARV is $550,000 and you're going to use a realtor to sell it, you're going to pay 5%. So let's just say $25,000 off the top. So you're going to be at $525,000. You're going to have a $50,000 spread. I don't want to sound greedy. I really don't. $50,000 is nothing to sneeze about. Like, that's not chump change. However, where this market is, we're at the top of the market. Is it going to start coming down? Are you going to run into surprises? Is all the electric and plumbing and HVAC done? I don't know. So anyway, make a long story short, I'm going to have to pass on this property, but I am going to tell him I appreciate him thinking about me.